Welcome everyone. So today's video is going to be showing you guys how to find trade setups. So most of you beginners, maybe you did a bunch of research on technical analysis, you've learned all about support and resistance levels, a bunch of different indicators and everything you need to know about technical analysis, but then being able to actually use that technical analysis and find trade setups is something that's really difficult to do, and a lot of beginner traders really do struggle with that. So that's why I wanted to make a video today, kind of doing a live trading session with you guys, showing you guys how I found a trade setup and then how I went through with that trade, all the way from taking the trade right until taking some profits and then getting stopped out. So if that seems like something that you guys are interested in, stay tuned for the rest of the video. So I'm looking at a possible trade setup at the moment on the USD JPY pair. As you can see here on the 4-hour and the daily time frame, we have been in this downtrend ever since late October, and we've been continuously making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower low, lower high, and lower low. Now we zoom into this last little swing here. We are now on a pullback since this last swing low, and I've been looking for a little bit of confluence, basically where I think price may turn around. Now, as you can see, dating back since November, October, the price has respected on the 4-hour time frame the 15 EMA quite well. And I've also drawn a Fibonacci between the last swing high and the last swing low. Now, as you can see here, is this point here that interests me. We have the 15 EMA kind of coming up relatively close to where the 0.5 Fibonacci level is. So I'm going to be looking at this area here closely, and then it's also a second area if price does kind of push through like it has done a few times before. We have this little order block. If I zoom in a little bit closer, you can see here there's this little order block here which falls nicely on the golden pocket on the 0.618 Fibonacci zone. So these are the two places that I think we could potentially see a change in direction. So I'm going to be monitoring this very closely now. So what I will be doing is I'm going to be moving into a much smaller time frame, and I'm actually going to go down to the right down to the 1 minute. And now from here, what I want to do is, so these are the two areas that I'm looking at between the 15-minute EMA, which is this black line here, and this 0.5 Fibonacci level. I'm interested here, and if it does end up breaking through here, then I'm also going to be interested in this level here where there was that little order block which falls on this golden pocket very nicely as well. So what I'm actually going to do is, now that we've dropped down to the 1 minute time frame, I want to look at the last swing high and the last swing low on the 1 minute time frame, and I'm going to create a little channel there. So we'll add this on now. I can just get it drawn on relatively accurately. Here we go. So on the 1 minute time frame, this is the current swing high that we've got and the last swing low. Now what I'm looking for here, I want to know, does price now, as it's dropping back down, does it make a higher low and then push through here and go towards this next zone that I'm interested in? Or now that price has exactly touched exactly in between the zone that I was looking at, is price now going to then start making a lower low and come down here? And if price does make a lower low, that indicates to me that we are most probably likely going to see at least a slight pullback. So I'm going to be interested in taking a position there. So the two things that could happen is that price, if price is going to change to the downside, there'll be kind of two different options that can happen. So price will come down here, it will bounce off this swing low, then it will make a lower high and then break through. or it could just break straight through this higher low, and then price could come back up, retest, and then move down. So basically what all I'm waiting for is to know whether price action on the 1 minute time frame is going to continue to the upside or it's going to break to the downside, and then I'll decide whether I'm going to take my position or not. So since we last spoke, price has continuously started to make higher highs and higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, and it's actually moved up now past the 0.5 Fibonacci level and the 15-minute EMA on the 4-hour time frame, and has now moved into this next zone that I'm interested in here, with this order block here that we saw on the 4-hour time frame falling nicely into the golden pocket there and the Fibonacci level. So again, I'm going to keep doing the same thing. I'm going to keep recording the swing lows and the swing highs, creating a little channel here, and what I'm looking for now at this price is break a structure again on the 1 minute time frame now to the downside. Now if we do get that within this price range that we're in at the moment, then I will be looking to take a position on either a break of this level, or maybe we go down, bounce off it, create a lower high and then start going down, and then I'll be looking to enter position there too. So I ended up jumping in a position, as you can see here on the 1 minute time frame. Price stopped making higher highs, however it wasn't making lower lows, and it actually started ranging for a little bit. I did notice here, as you can see I put this trend line in, that it started to form an ascending triangle, and then once that broke out to the downside, I was comfortable with then jumping in a position. I waited for the retest and I got in around here. Now in terms of the stop losses and take profits, now there's a few ways you can go around this. You could stay with the 1 minute time frame and then put your stop loss just after the breaker structure on the other side of this. So you probably want it to break this swing high here, or just pretty much the top of the ascending triangle. Or considering if we go back out into bigger time frames, if we go to the 4-hour here, you can see this trade that we took is a short position, and we are trading with the trend. As we said before, the USD JPY chart has been going down since late October, and we've been continuing this downtrend a long time. So this trade we took is with the trend, which means that I can be a little bit more comfortable with putting stop losses a little bit further out, considering that we are in this golden pocket here. I could probably put my stop loss, well, I did put my stop loss just on the other side of this golden pocket here, and what that means to me then, if this golden pocket gets broken, maybe we'll continue to the upside. Then in terms of profit taking, now considering we are trading with the trend, I'm probably going to only take small profits at a time. I'll probably take my first take profit target like down here when we come down towards a swing low, maybe at this weekly level here, something like that, and I'd be comfortable with taking about 25% of my position there anyway. So obviously we'll wait and see what happens. So today I was actually really busy, and I wasn't able to actually come to my computer all day to show you guys kind of step by step what I was doing with this trade in terms of taking profits and stop loss and all that kind of stuff. So we'll go over exactly what happened now, as I am completely out of the position. As you can see from the chart, price actually went higher. So late last night, obviously price did start coming down as I predicted, down here, and I actually did set a take profit one at around about the 0.5 Fibonacci level here. Now I know I said the fact that I was trading with the trend, I said to put your take profits a little bit further on. However, I did know that today I was going to be quite busy and wasn't going to be able to be at my computer, so I wanted to at least try and get some profits on the board and move my stop loss to break even, which is what I did. I actually took some profits around about just a small percentage off. As I said, if I'm trading with the trend, I usually try to take smaller profits as the trade moves along. So I took about 20% off here. And then just before I went to sleep quite late last night, and as I was going to sleep, I saw price made a bounce here and started moving back up. So just to make sure that I wasn't caught out offside, as you can see here, there was a little swing high up here. I guess if we went into the 1 minute time frame, we could probably see that a little bit better. Yeah, I think it was this one or this one. I can't remember which one it was. So I ended up moving my stop loss to this point in the take profit point. The reason for that was because as it started to then make higher highs and higher lows, if it broke this level, I decided that it could start pushing up, which is exactly what it did. So I made the right decision there. So this trade turned out to be a small profit trade. We didn't make any crazy amounts of profit. Price didn't go all the way to our target that we talked about. But the main thing is that we had good risk management. So we made sure we had our stop losses in appropriate places. When the trade started going in our way, I moved my stop loss into at least break even, or actually into profit. So if the trade did start going against me, at least I'm safe. And I did at least manage to get one of my take profit targets. So the whole point of these videos, some of these YouTubers, they make these videos saying, yeah, well, look at this trade I made a few weeks back, this 5,000 pip move I made here, and I knew this because of this indicator, or because of this technical analysis. Look at this 5,000 pip move I made. But the problem with that, and I'm sure a lot of you beginner traders will agree with me, is that this is all in hindsight, and it's easy to say in hindsight, yeah, well, this and that, and look how price touched off this, and look how price touched off that, and look how it reversed, and that kind of stuff. But when you're actually looking at actual current price action, like what we're seeing like right here now, and when we're actually trying to predict probability of things happening, it's completely different, and it's something that's really daunting and quite hard for new beginners to get their head around. A lot of beginners, they spend a number of weeks, months, years reading about technical analysis and all different indicators, and spend a lot of time. They get a good amount of knowledge about it, but still then when they're looking at a chart, they just don't know when to take a trade. So yeah, that's why I wanted to be making these kind of videos, kind of show you guys step by step how to find setups and how to find trades. So I'm probably going to keep doing maybe like a series of these. Like I said, sometimes these trades will work in our favor, they'll go all the way and we'll make some big profits. Sometimes they might be break-even trades, or sometimes they might be small losses. They might go and touch our stop loss. I think it's good to kind of show, what you should do in each of those scenarios anyway, instead of just showing all the winning trades. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Like I said, I'm going to kind of do a series of these every time I actually get a chance to sit down for a moment, on the computer and trade at home. I'm going to try and do a bunch of these, which I'm sure will help some of you beginner traders out who are just struggling how to find setups and how to know when to enter into positions. So yeah, if you did feel like you got something out of this video, please do subscribe to the channel. Maybe you've got some friends or family who are just starting off trading as well, they're just starting as beginners. Send them the link to this video, that helped me out a lot. So yeah, that's it for today guys, so thanks for listening as always, and until next time, bye.